So the first check for today for 23 rupees will be a beautiful 50 rupee right there, baby. I mean, hey, we got our menus back. And the second check, or check will be a beautiful bluepie. Salutations everybody, welcome to and welcome back to another episode of Triforce Hunt Randomizer. I did kind of expect it to be rupees or at least pieces of hearts because we really don't have that many checks left. And we also have 3 more pieces of Triforces until we beat the game. I say it in quotes because technically yes, but I'm also going to actually beat the game by beating Ganondorf. Because I think I've explained before that in this particular kind of randomizer seed, if you get all the pieces of Triforce, whether it's 100 pieces of Triforce, only 1 piece of Triforce, or whatever it will be, it will actually reset the game and it will consider it to be completely beaten. And now we're just actually waiting to get the Skulltula to appear, because I'm pretty sure it's still here in... Okay, it's the wrong side. Right area, wrong side, but that's okay. We have to deal with lots of levers, which, we should probably grab out this fire instead of trying to deal with all these dudes. But it's fine. This check would give us, well, our 43rd. Where did we... Oh yeah, we got the other 2 last episode. But before we end up going back to Kakariko Village to go into the Skulltula house, we may as well just head into the Shadow Temple because we know that's what's going to be there. And here we are. The music also makes you laugh really hard. We can also just use the hover boots to go over here. But my question is, will it be Master Quest or will it be vanilla? And also, will we end up actually be able to get the Lens of Truth at some point? I really hope so. I'm pretty sure this is going to make us fall. Yep. To say, without the Lens of Truth, it makes it really awkward to actually get this quote-unquote puzzle out of the way because, well, we need it to make it easier, but I'm pretty sure it also unlocks this over here. I don't know. Or we won't figure it out because we just did a full circle and nothing actually happened. Also love how you can just completely cheap it out by just having the hover boots on, but nope. Never mind, we got it. Now let's see if we can actually go through here now. Because I think it might actually be vanilla, the fact we can actually go through this portrait. And I checked the pause menu and this is actually vanilla. So this is going to be kind of interesting for me because I don't actually really remember what it's supposed to be like. Although that being said, I don't think there's actually that much differences between the Master Quest and vanilla version of this, aside from a few things here and there. But I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure getting the map unlocked actually says the difference. I also love how we could just go through the saw like that. It's like nothing at all from Link. But also, why is there so many Skulltulas in this room? There's one over here, there's one that's behind the bars, there's one over in the area that we saw before. And this is like, bruh. But also, I think this is a false wall over here. It is. Will we be able to actually get anything from here though? No. And this one actually seems a bit bigger than all the other ones. So I wonder if that means this one's either the mother of them all, or it's something that maybe it was just older than the rest of them. But also, I'm hoping to be able to get over there as well, and of course we got this invisible chest over here. At least I think it's invisible, I could be wrong. We're just gonna hover over and see if we can actually make it to that side or not. I have no idea how to actually get that chest. But also we got a Gibzo room, which means we'll actually use our first elemental arrow over here to just burn it. And I'm surprised we can't just target it. And nope, apparently that just doesn't work. No, that's okay. We could also just use the Sun Song, but I don't really feel like doing that. I also find it interesting how the Gibdos, at least in this game, I don't know in Majora's Mask, because I don't think, aside from around a well, which they'll just keep walking, they just ignore the fact that another Gibdo has gotten defeated. I love how we got a beautiful bundle of arrows there. But also the fact that, Redeads, they will actually go after their fallen Redeads to, I think, eat them or mourn them, one of those two. And also I think it's really interesting and a nice detail the fact that the Beamoses in this game actually like they blink before they shoot. I wonder why that is. I wonder if it's because they want to focus on their target or not. Now, what do you guys think? Why do you think that they blink in this game and or Majora's Mask? So obviously they're in other games as well. But as far as I'm aware of, they're the only actual like single-eyed enemy that blinks before they attack. And it's definitely vanilla because we got the two Biboses that were actually over there. And here's the awkward part for me is to actually try to get across this room without the Lens of Truth. Like I know I could do it if you time it right, but I really don't know what the time is. And I just completely missed that eye. Oh, that's because there's something right on top of it. Duh. And yes, this room that has a saw and just a random like, where did it come from? What do you think, how do you think likes form? Where do you think they came from? It's like I could understand keys down here because, you know, bats and stuff, they just find their way into caves and they just kind of make their home there. But likes, what are they? Are they slime? Are they things that come from sewers? Like, for all we know, they could be like a magical sewer or water, which is gross to think about. But the fact that you can see some in the well, but you could also see them here and stuff like that, and they're just like really underground, really makes you think. And number one of the like chests will give us a piece of heart, and the other one will give us a beautiful Golden Scotia token. Which really makes me think that maybe we should just exit the Shadow Temple now and come back later. You know, once we actually get the Lens of Truth. Which, yes, it's possible that it could be in here, but at the same time, it would make it a lot easier. I also love the fact that the lifelink literally just tried to run away as soon as it got like, this shield. Like, the little shit. So yeah, that's just what we're going to do, because we also have the Forest Temple that we can do. Not the entrance, because that would actually be the Fire Temple. That is the wrong dude. I forget that they're all in a perfect circle. But this guy gives us our 18th Triforce piece, which I knew was going to be here. I just don't know what the last price is going to be. We'll figure that out once we get the other 6. So we're not going to enter the Forest Temple right away, because while we're on the way here, we may as well, not way as well, whatever the heck I just said there, we may as well see what's in this grotto. And for whatever reason, I remembered it being another thing, but let's just see what the mirror is going to be looking like. Ooh, that's a very nice metallic color, actually. Unfortunately, we can't use it against, you know, these guys, because for whatever reason, in this game, Deku does get absorbed by the mirror shield. I don't really know why. But now we will put it on and actually see it in all its glory. It looks absolutely beautiful. And for 23 rupees, we got ourselves... okay, another piece of Triforce. I was wondering where the last piece was actually going to be. Unless there's more than one out there, the last one should actually be in the Haru Market Town. I don't remember which shop it's actually called, but the one with the haha NPC, as I called him in my notes. And now for one of my favorite minigames, which I'm actually really bad at, so fingers crossed we can actually get both the prizes. Because I'm pretty sure for this scene I made it so that you only need to get at least one of them, which I'm hoping is going to be 15. If not, it's fine, we will figure that out once we actually get the prize. But in order to unlock the last Triforce is what we can call it, but in order to get that one, we actually need to get ourselves the biggest wallet, which I believe is the Giant's wallet. Not the Typhoon wallet, that's a bit of an overkill. And yes, I know it's humiliating. Ooh, but we do get the big Goron sword from that, so we take it. I don't think I'm going to try to do the other one quite yet though, just because getting 15 for me is really awkward. But I think I will do that between episodes, and if it's something that we want, I'll actually reset it and do that again just to get the prize at the very beginning. That, or I will leave it paused there or whatever, and since it's on an emulator anyways, I can slowly just save state it. But I'll get that and throw it down if it's something like a Skulltula token or something like that. Speaking of which, we got that from the Goron pot, so there it is, somewhere down below, or on the side or whatever. And yeah, that's just about it, but for now we shall continue in the Forest Temple. Now that we actually have the gauntlets, we can finally push this block. Although that means we could also technically block ourselves out, but like, I don't think that's actually going to happen. Although this camera angle is really awkward though. But we'll push it all the way back as far as we can, which would be right there. But still, this particular puzzle, for whatever reason, is really awkward for me to do. I like how we could just slip by there though. And there we go. So I really wonder what these blocks are made of, considering any other block that size in this game, it would be like, nope, you can't move that without these gauntlets over here. It makes sense for those giant pillar things in front of Ganon Castle, but then we got those. Now we got these bubbles over here, which we're going to just ignore and just move that, because I don't believe there is actually any treasure chest over here. I could be wrong, but I want to move it here and just try to find one more chest, which will probably end up being the boss chest. Yep, which will be right here. So this will be our last check of the day, and it will be the Mountain of Deku Tree. I mean, sure, why not? We take that. It's not too bad of an ending, but now we got this dude to take care of because I don't want to get, like, shit taken up. But yeah, anyways, with that, we shall leave it here. In the next episode, we'll probably just continue because, you know, saving Kiddo and quitting, we're gonna be in here regardless. And yeah, we'll figure out what we could do from there because we need to find the Giant's Wallet in order to get the last piece of Triforce, which would unlock Ganon's Castle, which is really exciting, but it's also like, bruh, if you have any ideas, let me know. But yes, either way, thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up, slap that subscribe button, say something down in the comments down below, do what you do, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.